we're going to do a Tomi Lahren video. Another blonde girl. I didn't even want her to go across this way. Oh, she's got a new intro for her new show on the Blaze.
What did we learn from the Iowa caucus? That Trump is beatable, that Rubio may be a dark horse, that Ted Cruz can really tick off the establishment?
I had to go plug in my phone. I was like,
We're all good.
that's hilarious.
So sorry if this is a little older. This is in regards to the Iowa caucus. Yeah, that Trump is beatable, but now that, and it's a little unfair because we do have a bit of 2020 hindsight, but Trump won pretty handily in New Hampshire. So just saying.
Yeah, all of those things. But more importantly, we learned the once inevitable Miss Clinton nearly crapped her pantsuit. Yes, the plot thickens, my friends. Hillary won barely by about 0.2% of the vote.
It's true.
She couldn't quite capture the youth vote. You know it's pretty bad when a 74-year-old beats a 68-year-old with the young crowd? Sanders is tired of politicians, yet he's been one since the 80s.
He's tired. Bernie Sanders is not. It's not that he's just tired of politicians. He's tired of politicians who don't do anything, who basically just want to make money and continue funding their re-elections. That's what he has a problem with. He doesn't have a problem with politicians who actually want to do something.
Hillary's done everything, not well, but often. It just goes to show how weird the Democratic Party is.
Weird.
One candidate wants
They're
a political
weird.
revolution and the other can't handle 2 email accounts. Yet Hillary still claimed victory, and in all honesty, we should congratulate her. She won Iowa even though she may be indicted by the feds. She's a Wonder Woman. Though it does say a lot about voters.
Oh yeah, she's totally gonna get indicted over that whole email thing, which is just like, talk about the most overblown story in human history.
Those who support Bernie are either well-meaning morons or just can't quite stomach Hillary. The Hollywood liberals and artists love him, which tells us a lot. Those who
Oh yeah, artists like Bernie Sanders, what losers. How dare they? They're not pragmatic. They've got their heads in the clouds. Like, you are the most, I hate to use this word, you're the most regressive, fucking morally and creatively bankrupt person on the planet. It's embarrassing. Like, is this really the social attitude we want to go back to? Like, man, those hippies at Hollywood, it's making them movies and stuff. Like, no one wants that. I think we have successfully shaken that off for the most part, and will only be dragged down by septuagenarian Trump supporters at this point.
support Hillary seem to be okay with dishonesty and corruption. While the Republicans battle over the evangelical vote, Hillary and Bernie fight over who degrades the Constitution best, who will hand out the most free stuff, and who is less of a nut job. Boy, it's a great day to...
So disingenuous. Like, yeah, this is the Democratic Party, you know, handing out free stuff. Yeah, clearly. So it's not like the Republicans are handing out anything free.
be a Republican. As our party debates who supports and defends American values best, the Democrats are in a different kind of contest. Which European country should the United States be more like? Listen,
And is there a problem with that? Is there a problem with looking at policies that have succeeded in other countries and saying, hey, maybe we could do that too. Maybe we could at least give it a shot. I fail to see a problem. No, the Republican debates for the most part have not been about substance. People like Rand Paul have tried to turn them towards substance, but usually it's Donald Trump dicking with everyone and the rest of them trying to rile up the crowd like, are you really trying to frame it like they are making great policy decisions? They're just spewing out the same crap we've heard over again. Like, oh no, you know, Obamacare is bad, you know, blah, blah, blah. I mean, we've been hearing this for like years. Oh, I'll defend the Second Amendment. I'll defend religious liberty. It's like, this is meaningless. Like, how can we've heard all this. I thought we had moved on, but no. Of course we didn't move on. The Republicans.
like our America, red, white, and blue. We've grown accustomed
Red,
to the
white,
Bill
and
of
blue.
Rights. We don't need our streams and puddles regulated by the EPA. We don't need you to define which lives matter more. We don't need pretentious news anchors telling us what an assault weapon is. We know where babies come from and don't need government-funded birth control or abortions. We don't mind a little dirt under a nail.
Yeah, you don't need government-funded birth control or abortions, but the poor people that you hate so much do. So, How about stop thinking about the world just in context of, well, I know what I need and what I want. It's like, okay, it's not all about you. Other people have other things that they need and want. So, how about we make charity and like compassion prevailing attitudes within the Republican movement? I think that would cause some real change.
If it puts food on your table, we are Americans. We have blue collars, white collars, and red blood. Good luck in New Hampshire.
Okay. Well, we already know what happened in New Hampshire, and Trump won, of course.